It's done. It's done. It's finally done. I've been waiting for this for a while. My first video talking about the Activision Blizzard King Microsoft merger acquisition was over a year ago. And I know so many podcasts and people that have been talking about it almost once a month since that's happened because of all the hoops, ring of fires, and highways they had to cross to finish this. Then I did a video 3 months ago talking about how the acquisition was going to go through, that the FTC failed at stopping Microsoft from acquiring ABK, but there was still a little bit more they had to do regarding the UK CMA. But today, finally, as of October 13, Friday the 13th, may I add, it's done. They're going to finally sign some papers. We're going to finally get some Activision games and Blizzard games on GamePass, which I've been looking forward to for a while. No, I don't expect new games that just came out this year to be there, but I do expect a lot of backwards compatible games and a lot of older games from a couple years ago to be in there very, very soon. I'm pretty sure they were doing that behind the scenes. Microsoft and Xbox released a video today welcoming ABK into the Xbox family. It was actually a great video. I see a lot of good that could come from this. I also see a lot of negative feedback from people. And yes, there is still some concern about monopolizing, especially if, from what I hear from greedy ass gamers, and you know who you are, I've seen some of your shows, you still want Microsoft to keep buying. And I don't agree with that. They already had their chance to buy Sega or try. They didn't do it. I wish it was true, but it didn't happen. Other people want WB and Ubisoft to get bought off, and I'm like, why? That's just unnecessary at this point. But after this, I see no reason for Xbox to keep buying. I see them having a lot of content, even content that was dormant for years. I see them bringing back so much stuff. And yes, they do have that in their pocket to mention backwards compatible. They can bring that program back if they really wanted to. And I understand if it's hard, but apparently people don't mind remasters and remakes, so they could also do that as well instead of just do back compat. Game Pass is one of the best deals out there right now. Some people say along with the Xbox Series S, and I say, you know what, it doesn't matter because you could play it on PC, you could play it on your phone, you could play it on your tablet, wherever you play. Game Pass still works on the Xbox One, people. I know people forget about the Xbox One, but it works just fine, and I've been playing games on there and on the PC all this year. So let's rejoice and let's be happy about this. Celebrate because it's finally over. We can finally stop talking about FTC and CMA for the rest of the year and enjoy some games. I'm happy and sad at the same time. It's just more content to consume, more stuff to add to the backlog, honestly. Let's show off some of the tweets here that they've been posting on and off all day. We have a tweet from Rod Ferguson, who was working in the coalition that made the Gears of War games for me. For me. He is obviously working with Blizzard now and dropped the Diablo 4. Couldn't be more excited about what's to come. This is a real chocolate and peanut butter moment for me, bringing all my favorites together. It's so nice to be back. Mikey Barra also tweeted today. Today marks an incredible milestone for Blizzard as we team up with Xbox. The best is yet to come. One of my favorite tweets was from Game Pass, and they said, today we can now begin the work of bringing Activision Blizzard King's iconic and groundbreaking games to Xbox Game Pass. We can't wait to share more details in the coming months. And I believe they all retweeted these with the Xbox post tweet with the video that I was mentioning, which I'll probably be putting on here in the background somewhere. So many stories to tell, so many characters to meet, so many worlds to explore. It's a good day to play. I mainly want to see all that positiveness because I see so many people talking about games they're looking forward to having on Game Pass, having access to, games they never tried before. It's a good day. More games, more competition, more content. And the last tweet that I'll read, even though this is definitely not the only tweet that Phil posted today, and that is when he said, to the millions of fans who love Activision, Blizzard, and King Games, we know that you are the heart and soul of these franchises, and we're honored to have you as part of our community. This man has a way with words, I'm telling you guys. He knows how to talk to the community. He knows how to be charming. If you've seen my video about Phil Spencer, then you know what I mean. But I wonder, you know, like it's just a little thing in my head. I wonder, is he talking about the Blizzard fans who are on PC? World of Warcraft, maybe? Anyway, the main thing I wanted to focus on in this video, if you got anything at all, obviously, I did talk about the games. That is important. But what I'm truly excited about as well is Bobby Kotick. He's out of here. He's gone. Finito. See you later, alligator. And I know that technically he's not out right now, but he will be by the end of this year. And believe me, I wish it would already happened. He's been there far too long. And you've seen the company just getting worse and worse and worse. Because Activision is a big part of our childhood. Like us growing up, whether you were a kid or you were a teenager, a lot of their games hit home. So hopefully it can get back to that positive sense, have some better leadership. Everything that Bobby does for the rest of this year, he has to answer to Phil. He has to go through Phil first. I can't wait to see him leave. I hope the door hits him on the way out. It sucks that he's gonna get bank on the way out, as all these company suits guys do. They always get some money on the way out, which sucks. But I want to see some real change in Activision and Blizzard, because that's definitely gonna help. Stop having so many different studios and devs working on Call of Duty franchise only. Let them separate, do other things, have passion projects. Give Call of Duty a break. Like, I don't mind it being every other year at this point. Because this current Call of Duty, it's basically DLC at this point. It's basically Modern Warfare 2. Again, not necessary. Devs could be doing so much more across the board. But either way, I'm so happy that this is done. I'm so happy that Xbox is competing and adding more content. And the better that Xbox does, the better PlayStation can do as well. I was gonna throw in Nintendo in there for a second, but they're again, Nintendo, they're fine. Marching to the beat of their own drum. They don't need no man at this point. Let me know what you think down below. Are you excited about this finally being over? We could talk about other shit and games. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.